Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today joined by
Brett.
of Edomyces and
Tobias.
yes, we're checking out some Swedish beer from Gothenburg. We had a great trip to Gothenburg to GBG Beer Week. Maybe we'll be going next year. It'll be fun. I'm actually going soon with the guys from our beer club, but that's just not going to be vlog related, but it's going to be fun because Gothenburg is a great beer city if you haven't been already. So we're checking out two beers from Stigbergets. One of them is kind of a re-review, and the other one is a brand new release of a beer that they've done. So the first beer is the Stigbergets American Pale Ale. It's going to be the first time we also try beer in cans from these guys.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Which they just started to do. And this is an American Pale Ale featuring Amarillo Citra on 5.2%. And the other one is a brand new beer. About 4 weeks ago almost they released this one, which is their Galore. A 6.5% IPA, and that's all she wrote. We don't know anything else about this beer.
It's a limited release, that's all.
Yeah, but they say hazy IPA, right?
Yeah.
I actually can't remember what I gave this back in the day.
I remember it.
I think it was maybe in 90 back then, or 92, but the old batch, something like that. I am not entirely sure actually. It's been a long time since I've rewatched that review. But let's start off with the Pale Ale.
Yep.
So that is definitely the haziest of the two. You can see that already, and that's definitely also more orange. Looks a lot like the Aslan beer. Maybe it's not as hazy.
Yeah, it's slightly less hazy, but
can almost see through in the bottom here.
Yeah. And it's Citra and Amarillo.
Yeah. Amarillo Citra. Yeah, whatever. White head.
Yeah.
See your aroma. Quite nice.
Yeah.
Rindy citrus fruit character. But yeah, very orangey Amarillo-like aroma.
Yeah. Also a bit of grapefruit. It actually is a bit similar to orange starfish, actually, but maybe a bit more.
But it smells fresher.
It just smells fresher.
A lot fresher.
But
it has this slight dankness, blueberry-ish.
To me, it's just the dankness, but it definitely has a lot of juicy orange too. But there's like
I also get that.
It has a little bit, the pithiness, and it has a bit of a I don't think it's green hop pellet, but it's just like a hop pellet-esque, like smelling fresh hop pellet.
Yeah, yeah. It has that fresh, slightly green, herbaceous note. But it's not overwhelming. It's just there.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, not at all similar on the flavor to the orange starfish.
No.
Not a thick mouthfeel. It's like medium, quite crisp.
Yeah.
But with a lower carbonation, but very drinkable stuff.
Yeah. The flavor, the aroma, I think follows quite
well through.
Yeah.
It's not. It definitely it's different than the we keep comparing it to Aslan's beer, but that's also similar to ABV, and this is the last we had in the style just moments ago. But this is more refreshing and more bright because it's also fresher.
Very vibrant.
But it's a different type. That one had loads of esters. I'm not really getting much esters on this. No. I'm getting mostly hop profile. The Amarillo is playing through very nicely. Grapefruit, pithy citrus, orange. Yeah, even a little bit of pine on it.
Yeah, a bit of piney, lightly grassy note.
It follows in the aftertaste.
Yeah.
And mix it up real nice.
It lifts it a bit.
Very nice, kind of like go-to type. Just going out, no fuzz.
Yeah.
Refreshing American
pale ale.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing that's gonna blow your mind.
No.
But very, very nice, refreshing beer. So, moving on to Galore. That's the thing when these get wet and they stick. Yeah. But this is not as hazy.
No.
Even though it's called a hazy.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I mean, sometimes this haze thing can blow a bit out of proportion. The beer still tastes good.
This is absolutely fine.
Yes, it's lightly hazy, golden yellow color, very bright.
Looks crisp.
Yes. And again, a nice white head on there. Still the aroma.
Ooh, that's definitely a different
hop character.
Yeah.
I'm getting like kiwi or something.
Yeah, I actually see that kiwi note.
Yeah.
And grapes.
Yeah, kiwi, grapes, maybe I had a pineapple lemonade yesterday. There's some notes of that in it.
I don't know.
It's more. It smells like what do you say? The peel of a pineapple to me. I don't know why.
I don't think I've ever smelled
No.
or tasted oatmeal.
No.
I normally avoid eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very kiwi on pineapple.
More estery, yeasty character on this one.
Not a lot. I think this to me is that like in between New England, Middle Westy something. The mouthfeel is not completely there. Really nice hop character though. Very kiwi and grapes, like white grapes. To me, a lot of that.
I still get a bit of that pineapple-y.
Yeah, definitely. Like a twinge of tropical fruit. But I think actually it feels like this is a bit more mouthfeel.
Maybe.
Maybe slightly.
But I
watery.
think this one is more estery. The Galore is more estery, whereas this one is just solely hops.
I think they're a bit equal in that regard. It's quite nice, but I don't think it's as mind blowing as like when they did the best beer I have had from Stigbergets is still like in terms of IPAs is the GBG they did. That's still like the standout. West Coast Super Fresh is
Model
also
is
really nice.
very
Model,
good.
that was also an amazing haze as well. But I don't know, I'm not as hyped about these two new beers, but they're still very nice IPA or hoppy beers.
Oh, this one is actually the only new one. But
Yeah. I know, but when I reviewed this back in the day, the label was also different. It was an anteater, not a toucan on there.
Oh.
Toucan bird? I think that's what it's called.
I just think this one is much more clean than this one. With this one, I get a bit of that yeasty, but slightly lightly chalky.
But I think both seem quite clean. I don't think
I
the
agree.
yeast profile is as big as in something.
It's just compared to the other one, it's a bit more.
But I really like the crispiness of this one. Makes it really refreshing.
For me, I think they're quite on par. It's not completely the same beers, of course not, but the hop characters are quite different. But they're in the same kind of vein in terms of like both mouthfeel and the amount of esters and the amount of hop character you get. Just as different hop flavors playing in there. Yeah. In terms of malt, I'm not getting loads in any of them. This maybe has a bit more sweetness than Galore.
This one is slightly more vibrant and pithy, whereas this one is a bit more smooth and...
But super freaking drinkable stuff. Really refreshing. I hope someone in the comments knows the hops on Galore and we'll post it. That'd be fun. Yeah. Are we gonna give a guess?
I think it's somewhere in Australia or New Zealand.
I was thinking Southern Hemisphere. I was thinking maybe Vic Secret or maybe a Nelson type thing. But I don't know. I don't think it's Nelson because Nelson is
maybe Motueka. It could be.
Yeah, but I remember that it was more mangoey. But I'm definitely thinking maybe Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's one of the new experimental hops. That
it could be.
Why it was limited. Who knows? Yeah. We don't. So ratings. I think I will actually give both a 92. I think they're pretty enjoyable, both of them. I don't think one is a whole lot better than the other. They're different in terms of flavors, as I said, but nice and enjoyable beers. Yeah. Still, the heavy hitters for me from these guys is the GBG they did and then Amazing Haze. I've not had the new and improved yet, but that sounds like it's going to be nice.
Yeah. I'm somewhere in the same range. I can't really pick one that I like more than the other.
Yeah, that's the why I'm going.
But it's in that 92, 93 range.
And for me, it's 92 and 91 because I think this one is more refreshing and
it has a bit more body to it maybe as well, doesn't it?
I don't know what it is. I just like that one a bit better. Yeah. Hence one grade.
Maybe it's also the hop character you like.
Yeah.
I think the hop character on this one is a bit more unique. Yeah. But this one is maybe a bit more quaffable.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
That does it for the first time we try cans of Stigbergets. Yeah. If you guys haven't checked out Stigbergets, it's one of the breweries in Gothenburg that is a must check out. They're doing some great stuff. If you had a chance to try the newer batch of American Pale Ale and Galore, please let us know what you thought of them. And do you know the hops in Galore? That'd be fun to know. And as always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. We're going to say cheers. And see you guys. In 2 years. And see you guys in another beer review.